Rebooting soon.
Hey guys. Oof. I think we're back. It's coming back. Is Pepe angry? Yes, I'm angry. No. Okay, so
What's your profile to discover the guy?
practice guy ABC.
This is the last one.
Yeah. He challenged us to a game. We aborted this game. There's no rematch button here. So we can send him a challenge where he was white. Okay, so let's challenge 7 plus 10 and we with black. Okay?
No problem.
To do the same challenge. Standard 7 plus 10 seems better than 7 plus 7.
Okay.
And we're black. Okay.
Join the game.
There we go. 1 second. Here. Okay. When you want.
Okay, we are going to.
First 5 moves on your own. Kuartillo, do you play the Dutch?
No.
Okay. I feel like Kuartillo's explosive style would be perfect for Atomic.
I don't know, Karma. Oh, Lord Sakufa, sorry. I don't know. Oh, me comí el pedo. Qué fuerte. There.
Okay. I think we're already losing, but okay. From now on, you ask me the moves.
Castle.
Yay. That way we escape from the fork.
Bishop A5.
I think I have to say nay, because white has such an advantage that I think it's better if we take the free pawn. If white didn't have an advantage, I would accept the move.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
Candy?
Do you have me? Do you give me a candy to?
I candy if you do it right. And yes. Okay.
Knight C3 takes C3.
I'm gonna say yay. Looks good to me. Hey, Racing King's King, what is up? Thanks for the follow, Racing Kings.
Okay, knight 4.
Knight 4, yay.
Knight 4. Interesting. Interesting. This knight is nice. Dancing queen. Knight. I can say the joke. Dancing queen. Knight queen. Knight F6. Sorry.
Yay.
I was trying to say
that the knight is dancing.
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah. Okay, we come back. We come back to the theater. We come back to the theater.
I kinda feel blah 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 blah. Okay. I feel the same, Warnaki. What are you thinking?
I was trying to do something interesting, but I didn't. Knight g4.
Nay, that's an A for me. You moved that knight already like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, okay then. Knight c6.
Let me calculate.
It's not a good idea, fork. Sorry. I refuse this idea. I refuse this idea.
I think
a6.
A6. I'm gonna say nay. You're neglecting development again.
Knight b7.
Which knight? That knight. Okay, yay.
I was thinking about there, but the problem is with that.
You could have put the knight on d5 2 moves ago, and you were dancing with it instead.
Yeah. But I think it's a good square now for me. Well, the problem with bishop there. I can refuse it.
Why do you care about the pieces that you already have developed instead of caring about the ones you didn't develop?
Because I am a green master. A green, no a
Green,
green.
green master, okay.
Estoy muy verde.
Makes sense.
Estoy muy verde. Okay, it's a Spanish joke. Pepe can translate it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't.
b6.
Yay. Although it would have been nicer to play it 1 move ago so that he wouldn't have pressure on c7. But okay. We'll try our best. That was strange.
What is the idea? Take, and what happened?
I don't think the idea is to take.
Okay. Knight e4. Dancing knight.
Nay.
Bishop c.
Nay, because you would lose it after bishop c6.
There, why I lose it?
Bishop c6?
There.
Yeah, fork.
And there.
And he takes it. Has bishop or knight to take it.
Okay, the knight. Okay, sorry for stupid move. This one. Okay. This one.
Yay.
The previous idea I have. This is why I moved.
I understand. But bishop e5 was a bad move by him. He could have piled up on the c7 pawn. Now we have time to defend it, thankfully. Kuartillo's puzzle rating is 2200.
More.
More than that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Takes.
Yay.
There.
Let me calculate. I guess yay. Yay. Don't see anything wrong with it. Apart from the fact that there were better moves.
Yeah. But it's threatening us, no?
Yes, yes.
Did it,
You had to
I
move the
mean,
queen, that's true. Yeah.
I can trade it, but... Did you prefer trade it?
Of course.
Oh, okay. This is a great move.
95?
Yeah.
Yay. It's not that great, but it's fine.
You have to think it. You have to think.
Kuartillo, will you be competing in the WCSC?
World Championship?
Maybe it's the World Candidates.
Ah,
Maybe.
it's so boring for me.
Okay. World Chess Solving Competition.
This one.
Uh,
I mean,
Yay,
I,
yay.
I was trying to open the diagonal
Yay,
to the
yay.
bishop, but... Yay, pesado. Yay.
If we spend time when I say yay, then when I say nay.
Que eres muy pesado. Yay, pesado. Okay, what's the idea? The idea, tas. Okay, this one.
Nay.
Joder.
That's an awesome knight and a terrible bishop. Why would you trade that?
Open the line, forcing the here. The
Opening
queen.
his rook against our king?
What's the idea? Pepe. I mean,
But what are we gonna do with that?
ta. There, here.
And
here.
then he defends the only threat you have, and you gave up away your beautiful knight for a stupid bishop. I say nay.
Okay, you are saying nay. So,
And it doesn't win a pawn because white is winning a pawn. Nine guy.
this one. I need to open the door.
You put me in a difficult position. I'm gonna say nay because I think knight c6 is a problem. Ignore. Yeah. Okay, we're really low on time now.
This one.
Yay. Although I wouldn't have done that.
After that, remove this.
No, never pre-move that. Especially if they can attack your queen.
I was thinking what a good idea. Because I was threatening knight.
Thank you, practice guy.
This one.
Gave us 1 minute. Queen f6. Yay.
He's going there. No.
You propose that?
No, I
Okay.
was thinking the queen is there.
You propose something. Nay. That weakens the dark squares. And we have a light square bishop.
This one.
Nay, you lose an exchange at least.
This one.
Nay, you lose an exchange at least.
An exchange.
Yeah. The knight is attacking the rook.
So boring this game. Here.
Yay.
We save the rook at least.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna repeat now. I will come up with something.
This one.
Yay. The geometry of our pieces starts looking a bit suspicious, but I don't see a problem yet.
The pieces are very close. He tried to go there. This one. 9, 9. Then come back.
Okay, I'm gonna say yay.
Maybe.
Of course, you give up. I mean, I think positionally is a bad move, but I guess
Yeah.
tactically it works.
Okay.
Yes, 9 gang, you keep with that line, but it's not that great to take on a3. He takes on a7, then on c7. We're not checkmating him. I don't know why you're considering that line still. So,
We don't have time.
what's your proposal?
My proposal is open a line to the bishop.
The bishop has the line opened.
Need to move the knight there.
Nay, you lose a pawn. The knight is defending a pawn. The knight is perfect where it is.
So there.
Yay! I don't think that was necessary, but it's an okay move.
A move.
If our opponent could give us some time, that would be great, because I think we're under some stress now of time. "15 seconds he gives."
This one.
Nay, I don't see the purpose of that move, sorry.
Open the line.
But why? I mean, I don't see it, sorry. Find another move.
Esto de tener que pasar cada movimiento es una putada. Sorry guys, Spanish. Liberation distress. This one.
Queen.
Yeah.
There, yay.
It's a move. A move. Only a move.
I don't see a purpose, but at least it doesn't ruin the position as knight b6 would do. So
it's a good move. But
I see your point. I'm gonna say yay, although it wasn't the best move.
yeah, don't worry.
Now if you find the amazing checkmate, that would be great. Although he's gonna defend it, I guess. Okay, he defended.
This one.
Nay. After rook f2, the queen is trapped.
Rook f2. Queen is trapped.
20 seconds.
This one.
The knight can take it there.
Oh.
Nay. Total nay.
Tum, tum, the number of the bell. We are lost.
No, but you need to play.
This one.
Yay. I need to take over, I think.
Play faster or you lose.
Yeah, he's not gonna give time.
Don't worry.
Oh, we have 10 seconds of increment. Oh.
Don't worry.
I mean, you could have taken the pawn with check.
Okay. We can repeat the we can repeat the move.
Now you need to play really, really fast.
Don't worry. I am going to do it.
Click here. Okay.
Ah, sorry.
No.
This one.
Yay.
You don't need to play fast.
He's not gonna give us time.
Oh.
I don't like this guy. Yay. Can I take over? Can I play?
Yeah. 9, no? Threatening the rook. The idea is threatening the rook. But after that,
I don't like what he did.
queen d7.
No, I mean not giving us time, trying to. No. That was not
maybe
cool.
he's not watching us, Pepe.
Yes, because he's answering to what we're saying.
Okay.
That wasn't nice at all.
Okay.
The problem is he took the rook already.
Well, what's the problem con d7? Queen d7.
That we lose the knight.
I'm opening the line with the queen. Yeah. Check. Yeah. The threat is there. It's unstoppable, man. You angry?
It's stoppable, but he didn't stop it.
You are going to the blacklist, man. Sorry.
Is Pepe angry? Yes.
I am a newbie playing.
I like, because I wanted, in the previous game I wanted to do the same. Since we're playing slower games and you're thinking more, apart from yay nay, it's good if we analyze the game later a bit.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
Because most of the moves are, well, in theory, all the moves are yay.
In theory.
No, I mean, all the moves that have been played finally were accepted.
But positionally could be.
But yeah, that doesn't mean that I agree with everything that happened. So first, in the opening, you go for the Queen's Gambit accepted.
Yeah, always.
You should be.
I know the
very. You know the theory.
Yeah.
You played e6 here.
Yeah, but no problem.
And then you played bishop b4 here.
Yeah, no problem.
So here already he played bishop b3. Queen a4 check is a.
Yeah.
Is a fork. Knight c6 is the only way to defend it. Then d5.
Yeah, the fork. Yeah.
So. You cannot tell me.
You can just play to the viewers the theory about Queen Gambit's accepted.
I never play Queen's Gambit accepted.
I always say.
I can see some things like this.
I play only for one reason. The people doesn't know the theory when you accept the Gambit.
You cannot tell me
because
you know the theory and then blunder a piece. You cannot tell me that.
Because a lot of person play only because the 99% of the people refuse the Gambit.
Here, knight f6 is already very. I don't know the theory, but I think c5 or e5 make much more sense than knight f6.
I think the idea is not protect the pawn on c4. This is obvious.
Yeah, obviously, but you need to do something against this.
Yeah, because if you try with b5, you are in a serious problem. But I think the move is g6, knight g6.
What? Knight f6 looks so suspicious to me. Oh, but we can look at the database.
I think
database will tell us, because I have no idea. But I think e5 and c5 make more sense than knight f6. But maybe knight f6 is the move.
e6 because you are threatening.
Okay, so
e4.
Yeah, database says e5.
Because
e5 and knight f6.
Because you are threatening e4.
Yeah, e5 is the main move. Okay. And then knight f6 or knight c6 and c5.
But the problem with e4 was e5 if the most of the time go trade queens after that.
That would be great for black.
Okay.
That would be great for black.
I was thinking like white, right? Because the white lose the opportunity to castle and the king goes in the middle of the board.
Okay, so knight f6, knight c3, now e5. Again, is the main move.
Open the center.
e6, terrible.
Mouse flip.
And after he takes, oh look, there are 2 games with bishop b4. And they continue with e5, which makes a lot of sense, and bishop g5.
Yeah.
Yeah, bishop e3 looks slow.
Mouse-lip.
Okay, so let's continue for a bit. Castle, a3, we took the free pawn, knight f3, okay. So here you decide to take the pawn, which is fine. It's fine. But you're neglecting development.
Yeah.
So we grab a second pawn, it's okay, now we go away with the knight. I would have put the knight here, because it's in front of the isolated pawn already.
Blocking the hand.
Truth is, he can trade twice and
Open totally.
but our pawn would not be isolated, so that would be good for us
But
anyway.
Yeah, anyway, we are going to be.
So
no?
I would have gone there. Yeah. Okay, there. He probably this is a bad move. Knight f6. Here you have the chance to
Develop some pieces or something like
maybe go there. I don't know. The problem with knight f6 is we're gonna have this ping. He doesn't do it. He castles. Okay. And now knight bd7. Here I was thinking b6 and bishop b7 makes sense. Also h6 to prevent some problems. Maybe. Knight d7, fine. Okay, fine also. But only if after b6, and now I was expecting him to do that, then we had c5, I think. But bishop b5 looks like a bad move to me.
And instead of c5, even if he puts on queen on c3
or c2 probably better to prevent knight e5.
Yeah, this idea of knight e5. What's
Yeah.
the problem with knight e5?
No, knight e5 is an okay move. Yeah.
After that,
Yeah, so I guess he should do this first and then go put pressure.
Forcing the
He should ping us first. Bishop b5 is strange. And now bishop b7 makes all the sense. For a second I thought you were going to say this, and I was going to say yay.
Forcing the bishop. No.
Because this would be a funny way to incorporate a rook to have some use. And then bishop b7. But okay, that was funny. Bishop b7 makes a lot of sense. Taking there...
I doubt about with the knight or the queen, but the knight is, I think is...
Of course with the queen, what you proposed. Because
connect
against the isolated pawn, we want to have all the pieces blocking there.
And connect the rooks, no?
And connecting the rooks, yeah, all the reasons. Not moving this again, all the reasons point to take with the queen. But I thought this was a bad decision by him, again.
Yeah,
he has the isolated pawn. That means he needs to preserve pieces in general, and he needs to attack. Also, he has the bishop pair and he's giving it right now. So this is a very bad decision by white. Okay, 95. And now this was pretty obvious to me to play queen d5 here.
Yeah, I was thinking, Pepe, but I am scared with this kind of trades. I don't like this.
You are 2 pawns up. No.
Yeah, I see, obviously, I see, but...
So you are 2 pawns up. You're not only offering the queen trade, you are forcing it, because you threaten checkmate, so he's forced to take. He's forced to take. And then you are 2 pawns up, the position simplifies. Instead, after this, the position gets messy and complicated, and we were doing strange things with our pieces.
And with that, sorry. And with that, how do you do to create a move? Okay. If we offer the trade,
yeah, he has to take.
And he has he has to take.
Of course.
Take back and take the pawn, no?
No, we defend the pawn.
With the knight. I was thinking about to take with the bishop.
Knights are the best blockaders against an isolated pawn. So in this position we are 2 pawns up.
Yeah, now.
And I think in the endgame we're gonna win this pawn and maybe even this one. Those 2 pawns are very weak.
Yeah, for a moment I was thinking to catch it with the queen.
This is
pawn.
+2 in material, but maybe +3 in position.
He's very, looks great the position for black.
And so simple because we have our weakness defended, and we have clear targets, this and this. So now we only need to bring the rooks to the open file, and at some point remove the knight or reroute it to attack the pawn on d4, and we're gonna collect that. So simple.
Yeah, you are right.
But if we keep the material, then gets
It was scary.
things get complicated.
I didn't think so deeply. So,
But in case of doubt, you're 2 pawns up.
yeah.
If you're 2 pawns up, it's okay to trade queens.
But the problem, I see the opportunity to trade queens, and we are
I know
better. We are better. But if I see the mate in this position, I have to recognize I didn't see it directly. I see it after that when we're trying to open the idea of the queen there and this kind of things. But if I saw this threat, this specific moment, I trade queens, sure, 100%.
Why?
Because the idea is he's forcing to take it, and after that,
Yeah, but
we keep the
even,
situation you are talking about.
But even if he wasn't, you were worried about the trade of queens.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. My father-in-law, when I playing against it, said to me a lot of time, I am very scared to trade queens in situation where this kind of trades are a benefit or great for my position. He told me a lot of time when I play with against him.
I know he's not a very strong player, but he's very experienced. So he has, I think, better strategical understanding than you. I think in most positions you are thinking only tactically, and you're not thinking about the advantages you have. For example, here we have 2 pawns, we have a better bishop, we have the weaknesses of the 2 isolated pawns he has. Yeah. So this is completely winning strategically, only for the strategical reasons.
I think this time I was only improving my tactics and not my strategy.
So it's very easy to take a decision like trading queens here. It's so obvious and easy if you are aware of the strategical factors that are in this position.
I'm going to try to keep in my mind.
But after queen e7, okay, some things get tricky.
And now I was
95 was okay.
I was sure he's going to take on c7.
Well, by the way, if you don't want to trade queens, I think on d6 was probably better.
And what's happened with...
Because it's more active. On e7 it's doing nothing. Here it's at least threatening the knight, so if we ever try our break, he can never take.
And what happened with bishop f4?
In this position?
Yeah.
I think we take the pawn. Okay. His pieces are very passive and defending the weaknesses. This is a weakness. Now if we keep the queen active, this pawn would be tied to defending this, so we can play c5.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On e7 is very passive,
yeah.
And also could be a target. Yeah. So queen c7, knight e5 is okay, queen c4, and yeah, I think this and later people were talking about taking here and this, with the threat of the 2 pawns.
This was my idea.
But it was in a move later, I think, because here you said this, and then in the next move you said this, and I said nay. And it's probably the best move. Because people suggested in the chat, the engine says it's the best move. But first of all, here there's a hanging pawn.
Yeah,
I would have taken it.
I talked to you 5 minutes ago. I was tempted to take it.
I would have taken it. Why not?
I calculate the idea.
And what did you calculate? It's a free pawn.
No, but I was scared about trying to improve the queen there and goes with the rook and the knight. I mean, I was scared about
it. Has nothing. We have the dark square protected by a knight that can never be pushed away from this square because this is isolated. There's no pawn that can attack the knight. There's no light square bishop that can attack the knight. The knight is going to be here forever, as long as we want, and it's defending this guy, so this is always safe. The bishop is controlling the light squares, so this queen can do nothing.
Yeah, and then we have a fork with bishop on a6.
A skewer. Yeah, we're threatening that after taking here, but I guess rook a1 and then we go back. But okay, that was free. And here rook a c8, yeah, and defending this, allowing that move. Okay, so yeah, probably this was the best move according to the people in the chat.
This is exactly the line I was talking about.
Yeah, but I mean,
take the pawn, threat the rook. I mean,
let's try to do it better.
It's exactly the name.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think this through properly. I didn't realize this rook was hanging.
I saw very clearly.
Could be another way, but still black turn. Yeah, it may be possible.
In this
He
case,
can try this as well.
If in the previous situation that you put on the board, over the board, queen there and rook there, king there, you can go.
Yeah.
No, it's defended by the knight, trying to both queens, both rooks at the same time.
Ah, you wanted this? No, but
Yeah, it's not.
hey, Zico, what is up? Yeah, from these three lines, I'm not sure what is best for black, for white. I mean, maybe this, although it's a bit passive. But yeah, my point is this is still hanging. If we move this, this would be hanging.
Yeah, we are threat.
We keep the initiative, so we have time to play like this if we want. So yeah, this has to be good for black. I just oversaw that this rook was hanging in the rook f2 line. And still, what I said is correct. From a statistical point of view, this is a great knight, this is a terrible bishop. So we have, I mean, what I would play here is a5. I would play a5.
Keep pressure.
You said a6, and I had to say yay because I guess it's an okay move.
We are short on time. I think
yeah,
so.
It's an okay move, but I mean, you have a light square bishop only.
We have to
then
keep safe.
The natural way would be to put the pawns on dark squares.
Yeah, keep clear the light.
And moreover, after a6, you were suggesting b5 all the time, and I was like, no. Why are you giving the dark squares? You have a light square bishop. Yeah, you're supposed to put the pawns on dark squares.
Sorry, I didn't realize that.
So, okay, knight c6. You said queen f6 here. I probably would have pinned the knight because this queen is undefended.
With the queen?
Yeah. For example, here or here even. No, I would say here, and then we're threatening b5. Now we would have a good reason to play b5 because we would win a piece. I don't mind giving up a dark square for a piece.
Okay.
And yeah, not here because then if b5, there's knight e5.
Yeah.
But queen e8, and this is a nasty threat. This is a nasty threat. Could be interesting. Okay, queen f6. I guess it's okay. Queen h4 would be another way if you want to put the queen to the attack. Knight e7.
Now I was trying to open to remove the knight to open for the bishop.
I would have gone rook a8.
Yeah, but we can. What do we get with this move? Remove the knight there.
That it's obvious that the knight is gonna go back. So I wouldn't put the rook in a square where it will be under attack.
Yeah.
So rook a8, knight c6, and we have the move. The freedom to choose a move. Now, after this, we don't have freedom. We have to move this rook. Yeah, okay, and rook d6, a bit suspicious, but I guess it's fine.
I was trying to avoid to repeat the moves.
Yeah. It's okay. It's creative. It's creative.
Bring the rook to the attack.
It's a bit suspicious, but I don't see anything wrong with it. And we're actually threatening to win the knight, so it's okay. 95. And now you said b5, and I had to say yay, but I would never play that move. I would never play b5.
I was thinking about.
But it prevents the threat, so I had to say yay.
No, but I was talking about this. I was thinking about move bishop c8. I was thinking for a moment. For a moment.
But don't you want this bishop to kill this guy?
Yeah, but I was aware about the fork.
If I ask you what is the piece that is doing nothing right now from all of our pieces, which one would you say? Okay, if there's a place where that rook belongs the most, well, which file is it? Which file is open?
Yeah, it's one. D or C, no?
Open for us. Which file we don't have a pawn?
In D.
In D. And oh, look at that! It solves the threat.
The
Yeah.
destiny, I can see the destiny.
No, chess is very simple.
Yeah,
but
sometimes.
but sometimes we just don't see the move. But when you see it, it's like very obvious. Like, oh,
Is it like the
everything is connected. Like, okay, the piece that is not doing anything can go to the best square and solve our opponent's threat. Then that has to be the best move.
This is like the tweet you pinned. I don't know if 1 week ago or something like that. The guy said the chess is like a game where people trying or saying to do smarter things and realize they are moving stupid move or something like that, and you said "Ufa,
Ufda, yeah.
ufda." I don't know exactly.
I don't recall exactly the words, but yeah, it was
something like that. I mean, but not so.
sounds like chess players,
Not,
or we play chess to pretend we're clever, but
yeah.
yeah,
No, but the idea I was talking about, I am saying you are right. Sometimes we try to focus on the complicated things when you can do it more easily. I think so.
yeah, and
But you have to see it. I mean, it's like when you try to solve a puzzle.
yeah.
If you fail,
But
after that, oh come on, it's very
but
clear.
I think it's because you think too tactical and not strategical.
Yeah.
Because if you think too tactical, you are looking for to win something, and obviously this move doesn't win anything.
Yeah.
Because the rook, yeah, okay, you improve your pieces, but it doesn't win anything. So you wouldn't find this move if you're trying to solve a tactical puzzle. You wouldn't find this move. How you find this move is by thinking strategically. Things like, what is my worst piece? What is my opponent's threat? With that kind of question, you immediately see this move.
Where the knight wants to go.
So okay, b5 solves the problem for the moment, but it gives up this square, so he went there. And now rook c8, which is, again, it's unnecessary because this is defended. But because you move this rook, it solves the problem. Okay, rook there.
To do something with the rook.
Yeah, it's okay. Now he made g3, terrible move.
Open the line totally.
Yeah, opening totally for our attack. Is Pepe trying to kill you?
No, Pepe is a great guy.
Queen f5, a nothing move, but I saw you were trying this.
It's so obvious that a lot of times the people didn't see it.
I would have gone h5, h4 probably.
Open the...
But okay, queen f5, and now he played bishop f4. Horrible move. I would have...
Take it immediately.
If it was bullet, I would have taken, and then queen e4, threatening the checkmate, and the pawn, I will take the pawn. But queen e4 also threatens the same, so it's an okay move. So he played f3, which avoids our threat. But what is our main threat? What do you think?
A fork, but I'm trying to find out.
What move is the best if he plays, let's say, for example, a4? Because this is now you have to think tactical. Now you have to think tactical.
Rook b6.
No. If I say you it's checkmate in 3?
Checkmate in 3.
Yeah, we have checkmate in 3.
Knight e3.
Yes, nobody.
No?
Don't look at the chat.
Knight e3.
Okay, knight e3 might win, but it's not checkmate after f3. Checkmate in 3. And when you played queen e4, I thought, oh, Kuartillo is doing tactics and he's seeing this beautiful checkmate. But okay, no. You were trying just to move the knight away to checkmate. No worries, nobody. Kuartillo didn't see it yet.
I think it's strange, but could be knight c3.
No. Again, knight c3.
No.
f3. It's not gonna be checkmate in 3. If you play knight c3, it's probably winning. Also, you take here with check.
And check after that. Check with the knight.
No, the king moves. You don't check with the knight.
And previously, I say the queen.
But I tell you here is checkmate in 3.
Checkmate in 3. Come on, baby.
And it involves a double check. And it involves a queen sacrifice. Cannot give you more hints.
Yeah, I was thinking, o sea, pero escapa por aquí.
Nope. He doesn't escape.
No escapa.
Nope. So what are you thinking?
Queen G2,
Queen G2 check.
check,
King has to take.
knight.
Where?
I was.
We don't want him to escape.
Yeah, this is the
So?
way I'm trying to find out. He's.
How do we avoid him escaping here? From all the discovered checks?
Yeah, a ver, caballo aquí, no, aquí.
Then he escapes. Then the other? The other check with the knight?
I don't see it. Please. Ah, here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
And this is double check, so he cannot take the knight, he cannot block the bishop, because
Okay.
it's double check.
He has to move.
So he has to move the king.
Yeah.
How many squares does he have?
Yeah, that's one.
Only that. And now you can choose.
Yeah.
There's this checkmate or this checkmate.
Ah, this is beautiful.
This is the usual.
Yeah.
Queen g2 and checkmate in 3. That was our threat.
Okay. Come on. We are going to repeat it. Okay.
Yeah, in the game he played f3. So that prevented our checkmate. But
I'll take a free pawn. No?
I had to say yay to your move because it
Save the queen.
didn't lose anything,
Save the queen.
and we were down on time. And I think, yeah, that was our last mistake. That was our mistake. He's threatening this.
Ah. Poof.
I should have said nay to this, but we were under 20 seconds,
Yeah.
and I took over.
And after that, you
But
take the control.
but yeah, of course, knight takes
Yeah, we have to
f4
take it.
would have been
Yeah.
winning. Solves the problem,
Yeah.
wins a pawn. This is gonna be hanging.
And if we take the rook, we take back. He take our rook mate. Well, no, we have defended with the bishop, but totally disaster. Now we
We're
have
talking this,
a pawn.
but yeah, and I had to take over here. Nah, this was tough. I think we're losing here probably.
Ah, but it's great. F6,
But-
F6 is a good move. F6 is a good move.
f6.
Queen F6.
Ah, yeah, of course, because if I don't do queen f6, I'm losing. I mean, queen e5, he pins our knight and wins it. So queen f6 with the counterplay. He probably has something better than taking, probably knight e4.
Or yeah, defend the pawn.
And then we need to defend this guy probably somehow.
Defend the pawn.
And here I'm threatening mate and piece.
He moved the knight.
So I thought I would regain the piece, but yeah, he has to do this, I think. That's the only move. And because he attacks the queen, I have to take with the queen. And then he probably can defend both threats, although there's queen h1 that needs to be calculated. Queen h1, queen g2. I think we're lost here anyway. We're a rook down.
Yeah, we have the problem with.
Yeah, with precise defense,
in the 8 rook.
White
in the 8
should be winning.
rank. We
yeah.
have a problem. Our rook.
So I thought 94 was the only move here, and he did this. Yay!
Ah, but in this situation,
Deserved.
if he goes there,
Yes.
we can there, no? Move.
Yeah. No. Rook f2. No. Rook f2 or knight f2. No. Don't play king h1.
Here.
Yeah, or knight f2. The problem with knight f2 is he loses the knight after all.
We can go there, no?
I don't know. Wait. Rook f2. We have rook takes queen takes rook.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
this one.
So yeah, actually you're right. Queen takes e3 looks strong because after this we win the knight anyway.
Now it's in the last photo.
Now we win the knight.
Yeah.
So we're only exchange down. But I don't know.
And we have keep I mean, trying to recovery time with
Oh well, yeah.
complete move.
This is not possible, so
Now we have a
yeah, we have a strong
H1 stronger
well,
check
G2 is
and there.
yeah, G2 is checkmate
Yeah,
threat,
yeah,
and this
check
is
it.
a strong check threat. So yeah, we definitely have a good position here. Probably he probably has to go Queen D2.
So H1.
I don't see any
check.
other move. I was trying to calculate crazy stuff here. So
H1 check, no?
yeah,
And take.
G2 or take.
I think it's take, no?
I would say G2. That pawn can only help us so that he doesn't have an attack on
Okay.
H. Or maybe actually he never will have that. So the thing is, if I check here, I can keep checking. If I check here, I'm.
Yeah, you can go to H.
I can keep checking again. Yeah.
Or H5. H5. Incorporate with it.
Yeah, this looks good. This is probably winning for black.
Now we can.
We have a lot of pawns.
If we
I know.
have some intermediates, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
pin.
You want to do this? Yeah.
We can pin.
This looks like a move to me.
Oh, well, but we lost an issue, no?
Nope. It's protected.
Take our
Yeah, we can
pawn.
check forever and improve our position. For example, check, check. And our bishop is more active here than here, if he goes back, for example. And if he tries to run, we have more checks.
And instead to move the king,
And-
if he takes our bishop.
And we have a million
we ta-
pawns,
We
so
we take back. Oh, okay.
so
we take
here
back with the queen and promote. Try
uh,
to. Promote.
he's losing here. I mean, he cannot trade queens because we have a million pawns. He cannot go here probably. I don't know. We can trade queens immediately. And rook c3 is so sad. People can probably play something like this or this. Now this is completely winning for black. So good find, Queen f6, because this
Yeah,
this
but
looked
this is the king. What's the king?
this looked terrible. So I guess here he has 94 to not, you know, he has to save. He cannot allow
but
this.
But it doesn't work knight e4 because you take with the knight the rook and after that check. Ah, okay. Okay, and trade tal. Well, I mean, we can do stupid moves.
This, okay, it's interesting. So your point is, if he takes here, we take here.
Yeah.
He can take here as well. Then we take here.
Yeah, we have two pieces.
Not sure about that.
No, we have to try.
We're a rook down.
Calculate.
We're a rook down.
Yeah.
For example, here.
It's a funny position.
Yeah, funny. Not funny for black.
It's funny, Pepe always is funny. Chess is always fun. We have the thing, so, but it's funny.
Okay, good game.
What time is it? I don't know. Oof,
It's time?
time go out.
Yeah. Well, the problem with JNA is it takes time, but we had two interesting games.
For me, it's very instructive. And
Do you think?
yeah.
You learned-
I don't know if the viewers
Did you learn
are
something?
Are boring or something like that, but
I think for some moments they had some fun in the chat, I think.
because I am a tribal player and
No,
what are you doing, man?
Uh, if you have 2 minutes, we can have a brief look at the previous game.
Yeah, we can do it.
Because I was thinking that I wanted to analyze it as well, but maybe just a quick look.
It was there.
No, that was the aborted one.
Oh, okay.
This is Lord Too Strong. Yeah, the 4 knights. So, yeah, as I said, if you're trying to avoid,
I have a question, Pepe. Hook. 1, 2, 3.
it's important to calculate a lot without seeing the moves on the board when learning at beginner level.
Always. You have to calculate always. No?
Not sure if I understand the question. To calculate a lot without seeing the moves on the board.
When learning at beginner,
So
blind, friendly.
I think he's trying to ask whether it's good to train.
Imagine the situation
Yeah,
in your
calculating
mind. In your mind.
without moving the pieces.
Yeah. But this is doing puzzle, no?
Yeah, when you do puzzles online, you do that. Yeah. Calculating in your head. I guess so, because I think chess is all about that.
Yeah.
It's mainly that.
Trying to discover the move.
Of course,
the opponent.
Chess is also a lot about knowledge.
All the games
Endgames, strategical concepts.
Yeah. Position.
But knowledge will guide your calculation, but calculation must happen anyway. And I think yes, I would say yes, even for a beginner. At some point, you should start doing that. So it's never too early.
Yeah, I mean, this is like now when I sometimes I play daily tournament on lichess.
Hey Hydra, thanks for the follow.
Thank you. I realize a lot of difference between the rating of the players. I mean, when I'm playing against people lower than me, you can feel the other guy is not thinking more than the next move. But when you play against people near 2000 or something like that, you are aware about the idea, because you know the people is more or less knowing what he's doing.
Yeah, the thing is sometimes, well, if you take a normal player,
yeah,
like me, facing a strong player, a grandmaster, and I play the game of my life, let's put it, and I lose anyway.
Do it your best.
Yeah, I lose, or maybe I draw. I don't know. Let's say I lose, which is a normal result, and it happened to me many times. Well, sometimes to play against a strong player, a grandmaster. I play very good. I put all my effort. I play good, and the amount of effort the grandmaster does in that game to defeat me is
short.
Very yeah. So that's knowledge. That's what knowledge means. That you say that stronger players, you can tell they're thinking ahead. No, they know. They know.
What is going to happen.
They see the position. They know
what is
more than you. So sometimes it's not like they are calculating more than one move ahead. It's that they are only thinking about one move, which is the good one. So while you are exploring different options, so the stronger you're getting and the stronger your intuition is getting by experience and practice and patterns, the narrow your options are in a position, because you see a position and you know what is wrong. You know better what you have to do and what you don't have, or what you have to prevent. So for example, in this position I would never think of taking on c6 if I was white. It's like, apart from the fact that it's a very boring position, like all very symmetrical and that, why do you give up a bishop like that for a knight? How did that benefit white? Of course, ruins our structure, but in this specific position I think it actually helps us, and we have the bishop pair now. Truth is, this bishop is probably gonna be cocked at some point, but for the moment it's safe. Here I would have thought about h6, because I think bishop g5 makes no sense. Can you look at the games where that was played? What? Can you look at the games where that was played, Pepelu? Hey Nico, do you understand that question?
No, I don't know the game he's talking about.
Okay, bishop g5 I think had more sense here, because this knight can land there.
Yeah.
If I was white, I would play this first. We're not in analysis, sorry. The capture on c6 with the bishop. Oh, sure. Actually, this Thursday, some of my subscribers requested to cover the topic. You know, when they sub, I give them the option of picking a topic. And he picked the topic, and I quote literally, winning with the bishop pair. So So I'm gonna cover this kind of bishop takes knight early in the opening that gives the bishop pair for one of the sides, and we were gonna discuss ideas on that.
You're going to do next Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. So yeah, nobody would consider h3. I would consider h3 as well because this bishop it's gonna be
E6
funny now.
E6 is.
But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna play bishop g5, it makes more sense now that you at least coordinate somehow than after taking on c6, because now this pawn is protecting d5. So what's the purpose of bishop g5? Giving away the two bishops for the two knights? Is that the purpose? I would have gone h6 immediately here without thinking. Like, oh, maybe he gives the other bishop as well. I mean, what is this guy doing? I mean, if the center was really blocked, as at some moment of the game you said the center was closed, and I said no, there's a lot of breaks still. If the center was really blocked, something like this or something like this, with this here, that would be blocked, like the pawn's really blocked. Then okay, it might be strategically interesting and creative to have two knights versus two bishops, but with the position still able to open, give me the bishops.
Yeah.
Anyway,
with the opening board,
we played a bit more. Yeah, the bishop is gonna be cocked. I guess I would have gone here though, but okay, let's play fast. I expected this to grab the bishop.
Yeah.
But h3, h6, and he took knight e4. Okay, and here you said queen g6. If you remember what we did later, I would have gone queen f4 immediately.
Yeah.
But
the idea was G6.
I don't
trying to catch in h3.
Yeah, of course, but of course there's knight h4.
The basic idea.
Or I mean, there are many ways to stop that. Yeah, I mean, I like the fact of moving the queen away because I want to play f5.
Yeah, to open the line.
Because I want to open the position, but not really this way. I think this is very safe, like it is. f5 makes sense. Has this weakness here, so maybe I don't know. But yeah,
the move.
Yeah, I had to say yay to these moves. This prevents g3. Okay, rook e1. Very strange because he's weakening that. I think he had to take here. And now this is the blunder, or at least mistake.
Yeah, he didn't see it.
No, by us.
No,
f5 was a mistake.
But after that,
I mean, it was strategically sound, and it was what I liked. So I said,
I only was thinking about to keep space the rook. Not I didn't calculate what's happening.
No, of course, neither of us calculated. That's why I said yay. I said yay because it was strategically what we were looking for, and only when it was played I realized the problem. And this is something that De La Villa says a lot about the signals on the board. That sometimes you don't see a tactical pattern until the signal appears on the board. And only when f5 was played I realized, our queen is trapped. But before that, any line we calculate that doesn't involve f5, our queen is not trapped. Here the queen is not trapped. So the theme of the queen trapped only appears once you play f5, and yeah, that's the problem. That for your opponent it's usually easier to see it because it's in front of his eyes. It wasn't in front of our eyes when we calculated, if we calculated anything.
I think if we are over the board, the other guy is impossible didn't see it. I mean, with the real pieces. I mean, you see the queen so close, and you say, what's happened, man?
If he plays against me, he will see it, because after f5, the moment I realize it's trapped, you can read it in my face.
I'm like Karpov. No, Kasparov.
I'm exactly like Kasparov or Nakamura.
Kargarian.
The moment I see the blunder, I'm like...
What are you doing? Sometimes...
And then after a second, what I do is this. And I start calculating because
sometimes I do it inconstantly. I mean, I am playing on Liza Center and I see the blunder, and I was the time goes for the other guy. I didn't watch the screen. I don't watch the screen too. He's trying to, a ver si no me ve la cara y tal.
Poker face, but you're playing online.
Yeah, and I'm playing, sometimes it's inconsciously, inconscientemente,
Unconsciously
unconsciously, que la verga no sale. Unconsciously.
or subconsciously.
Trying to avoid giving the clue to the other guy.
Yeah, with the board is trickier.
Yeah.
I try not to, but I cannot. I mean,
This
I don't mind having an honest face. If I blunder, I blunder.
And the problem
I
with
accept
that,
he's gonna see it. I just try to find the best move from there.
And the problem with that is you can solve it in one move. You need 2 moves to solve it, the situation. I mean, you realize after the move the pawn.
Yes.
You realize, okay, the queen is dead.
Yes.
And you have to wait. The other guy don't see it, and after that, bueno, vamos a ver qué pasa. Vamos a ver qué pasa.
You can also do trick and be like you blundered. Yeah, that's what my teammate Lino did a lot in his life.
This is not fair for me.
No, sometimes.
Yeah, you try to.
Yeah, you try a deep
guy.
cheapo, a deep trick, and you're like, oh, what did I do?
I don't want to, exactly. Exactly.
No, that requires some theater skills that I don't have. So I try to play my best, and that's it. So our opponent found this, we found that, he found this, and we found that.
I was thinking to move the queen to f5 with the idea of.
But I want to take the pawn. That's the thing. So,
okay.
I mean, we're gonna lose a piece. At least let it be for a pawn, and also weaken his king. If he has to take here, also he weakens. It's not just a pawn. It's a pawn and a tiny bit more of attack. There was, by the way, no intermediate move here. This was important.
We have check, no? And mate.
Yes, we have check and mate, exactly. But that was important because if not for that, he would have an intermediate move to regain the pawn, but he didn't have it. Okay, and that was a good move, I think. Everything fine, I guess. And here he offered the draw, and I think it was good to accept it. I think given how he played, we could probably have chances to draw here. This is our main threat. He can go there. I would have gone that to prevent this. And I don't know. Looks lost to me, but he offered the draw. Yay!
I don't know. Maybe, how many pawns we have?
We have play and our rooks are active, but how many pawns? 1 for the piece. But this is very weak. He could have taken it, by the way. I didn't like 97 check. Here.
Yeah, 3 pawns.
I think if he doesn't want to play rook f1, which I think stops our threat. If he doesn't want to play rook f1, he can take here.
But after that, we can move the rook there and take the pawn.
Not so easy. Yeah, not so easy. He collects.
Yeah.
He also collects.
But we can collect too.
Yeah. Could be a draw. I would have gone rook f1 instead of taking, but I think if he doesn't want to play rook f1, I guess taking makes more sense. And yeah, we both collect, and I don't know, he's still a piece up. Gotta watch out for this active knight. Thank God we're threatening this. Yeah. Take care. Oh no.
And now we can catch it with check.
We have draws, no? This is a draw immediately. Or he can give up the... He can do this and we're not taking this because this is hanging.
And instead to keep the king to the center, trying to catch to in the edge.
How?
I mean, here we,
This?
yeah. Ah, no, we have this one. Ah, we can try it. Take it.
Yeah, but he threatens the rook.
Um,
And now if we move,
and if we move there, trying to
then-
idea to keep.
then I'm gonna show you the other trick of knight f7. If we do this check, and this check,
Fork.
and this is a passer as well.
Take it.
No, he just wants to promote here. No, we lost here.
We need.
I have to be very clever after b5. Maybe there's a way, but
In this position, if we move.
this threat protects these squares, so we have to be careful with our rooks. And if we take, he takes. He's gonna promote a pawn on b. He's defending it.
No, the only idea is put both rooks on second rank and trying to
Like this
repeat.
again.
Yeah, trying to repeat, because now we have the idea. I mean,
Now this is a funny. This is a funny line. Now, check, king somewhere.
well, we can repeat, no?
How repeat?
I know we have.
Let's say here, this,
Oof.
and now check, check. We cannot take the knight.
We can move the rook there. Check.
Yeah, but we
again.
cannot take the knight.
Yeah, we have.
And he has a fork here.
Fork.
In this case, because we put it on
Well, we can
f5,
put the king on
it's pinned.
f4.
But
king
we can. But
king f4 and check. And
king
after
f4,
that, yeah, check with the rook f8. Poof.
not looking good.
No.
Probably losing.
Yeah.
Okay.
To,
We have to go.
Yeah.
Both of us. So thanks guys. That was fun. I think I liked Yay Nay.
yeah.
Um,
It was a pleasure, Pepe, after a long time.
yes. See you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Thanks to the new followers and all of you for being there. Bye bye.
Bye.
Sayonara.
Ciao.
Arrivedella. Auf Wiedersehen.
Ja, auf Wiedersehen.
Pack up.